Hi, I'm Matt Combe, and I teach guitar and drums at Music Lab Nashville. My background in music actually started when I was a little kid, begging my mom to get me guitar lessons. After months and months of begging her, she caved and finally took my first guitar lesson. I think it lasted a couple months. After that, a friend of mine started teaching me chords and how to play songs. And that turned into leading worship for the church when I was like 13, 14. I started writing songs. I learned that I actually knew how to play the drums on accident. I was just playing on the set. My brother was playing guitar and he goes, "Matt, you just played a beat." I was like, no way. And ever since then, when I realized I actually could kind of play a beat, I never stopped learning. Life lived out from your head. What drew me to my instruments? I can still remember, like, as a little kid, watching Garth Brooks on CMT with my dad. And my neighbor, he would come over sometimes and play the guitar, and he showed me my first chord when I was probably like 7 or something like that. And it just kind of planted the seed in me to like want to do that. And then throughout my life, like, there's been different inspirations. In high school, John Mayer was a huge inspiration for electric. And so I got into more blues and was playing drums in a whole bunch of different bands from the age of like 14 on. So I love teaching because I love unveiling like the mystery and the magic behind music. I know a lot of people, when they step into something new, it's something that they're not even sure they can do, like learning a new language. And I know, like, when I was young, I was kind of like pushed into situations where I had to grow. And I think sometimes just taking that challenge on of being like, yeah, I'm gonna take these lessons even though I have no idea what this even means, I think is just so fun to be a part of that. I think also giving people shortcuts of things that I've learned over the last couple decades. I can bypass so much time of decades of learning and in a few like fractions of moments that it took me to learn, I can teach others. And so I love seeing the light come on and just like the curtain unveiled for people to see what they can actually do. Fun fact about myself, I don't know why this was the case, but when I was really young, I really wanted to be like a professional power lifter. And so I would do tons of push-ups and sit-ups when I was like 7 or 8. One day I saw somebody doing a handstand and I was like, man, I really want to learn that. And so for like the next couple months, I would like put my feet up against the wall and like try to like get up to the point where I could balance on my hands. So I can still stand on my hands, but I barely ever do it.
Can you do a handstand?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Outside of teaching, I really got into sailing the last couple of years, and so I bought like a cheap sailboat during 2020. And then I was just alone in a room so much that I was like, I gotta get out of here and do something fun. So I would take my boat out to the lake, and it's become just like a passion actually.